Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Last outing for Orlando, they won that game against the New Orleans Pelicans. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
Yeah, and offensively, everything seemed to come together for them beautifully. It seemed like everything they tried worked.
And with a multifaceted approach like the one they had, it takes a sophisticated defense to stop it, which was not the case that day.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Washington, Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Nene down low with Gortat. And it's Pierce in at the three. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. It's Wall with the drive. The layup missed. The second chance effort. Misses the layup. Wizards on D. It's a three-point game. Last time they met was in Washington.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game, guys. They weren't closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall abysmal effort.
Yeah, something was missing, no doubt about that. They let an opponent shoot a really high percentage, and that's got to be a concern going forward.
That drops.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Here's Money, covered by Wall. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here's Wall, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Wall passes to Pierce. Shot from free throw range. Good on the jump shot. Pierce has got his first points of the game.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Here's Money, covered by Wall. Gordon kicks to Harkless. Clock at 6. Beal with the steal. Outside, Pierce. Beal with it. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. And Wall kicks to Beal. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Here's Money against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Orlando needs to get off a shot. That drops. Harkless has got 5.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
It's Wall with the drive. Nene left side. Outside, Pierce. Beal dishes to Nene. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
Oladipo, good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Wizards trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Beal, the pass to Wall. Now the feed to Gortat. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now Wall. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He's making all the right decisions offensively.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Pierce with the steal. Beal against Oladipo. Gortat, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gortat's got his first points of the night.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
Well, now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Randy Whitman. Doris?
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, he plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
Thank you, Doris.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Over the last month, let's see how the Magic performed in the NBA statistics. First in scoring. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition. Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Outside, Wall. Gortat with the screen for Wall. Beal gets a wide-open look. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Harkless with it. Now Beal defending. No good for money. Wizards trail by 12. Pierce attacking. And the pass to Gortat. And he banks in the layup.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Orlando, they've gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Money passes to Gordon.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Beal. Pass to Gortat. 6 to shoot. And Beal kicks to Gortat. Good! Gortat's got 6. Here's Money. 5 points in the game. Puts up a 3. No good. And Washington the other way now. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Channing Frye's checked in for Orlando. Chris Humphries has checked in for the Wizards. Webster comes in for Pierce. Now here's Wall after the miss from Money. Now here's Beal looking for his first basket still in this one. And Webster kicks to Wall. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Frye.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here is Wall, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Outside, Wall, out to the wing. Webster dishes the Wall. Pulls up, high post, that's good.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Magic leading by 10. Here's Money, 5 points in the game. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
So for the Magic, Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Gordon. Fournier comes in for Harkless, and it's Payton. Oh, and then for Washington, Thompson comes in for Nene, and it's Glenn Rice Jr. in for Bradley Beal. Now here's Wall, averaging 22 points a game. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Wall's got his third bucket of the night.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Here's Money, covered by Wall. Nicholson's shot is off.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Now here's Wall. 6 points for him. And the lead is down inside single digits. Wall's got 8.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Here's Payton. And the shot is long.
They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Well, I like the way they've set the tone. You know, they're going to have to continue to work at it, but rebounds will be key in this game, no question about it.
Now here's Wall. He's got 8. It's rebounded by Payton.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Wizards trail by 10. And here's Wall. He kicks to Rice. Takes the 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Money passes to Nicholson. Fournier for 3. And he gets it to go. Fournier's got 5 now.
They are making some noise from downtown, guys.
And they've got themselves a very nice lead to show for it.
And Wall. Here we go now. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. And Webster kicks to Wall. Left side, Wall. That's good. 10 points for him.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a moment to check out the NBA's leaders in steals. Well, you look at Money, always dangerous on the court, leads the league.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops, and you pair that effort with his natural ability, and that's why he's right up there at the top.
Orlando with the ball. They're leading by 8. 1:06 left in the first. He feeds it to Fry. He dishes it to Fournier. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early.
Wall dishes to Thompson. Back to Wall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wall's got 12 in the game.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Here's Fry, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Magic shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw, good from Fry. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Wall kicks to Webster. Back to Wall. Passes it to Thompson. Inside. And again, John Wall. 14 points for him.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter. Here's
Webster. Here's Wall, and the shot is good. Wall's got 16 points.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front. They lead by 8. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
Money in at point guard. Channing Frye out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And that one's good. Harkless has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Magic.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Pelicans really lit it up. He ended up with 56 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
But let's just say he was really good.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Outside, Wall. Jacks up a 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Here's Money. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Money's got 8.
How about that? They respond to a 3-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
And Wall.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
The Magic have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. He's off on the first.
Check out the game for Money. He has 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
And the Magic making a change here. Oladipo's checked in.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
Gortat with the screen for Beal. Wall. Second chance shot. Count the bucket. 8 points for Marcin Gortat.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
And Wall. Here we go now. And he gets it to go. Wall's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate. His performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his, too.
Pierce is checked in for the Wizards. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Magic. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. Of course, the Wizards just way behind.
I think for the Wizards, I mean, they've been off to a ragged start, and quite honestly, we expected this team to struggle to find wins, and we'll just have to keep an eye on them to see if they can get it turned around.
Well, nothing new for them. A team that's looking to rebuild, but that process hasn't been moving along as quickly as they might have hoped.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Right side, Wall. Dishes it to Gortat. That's good. Gortat's got 10.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Feeds to Harkless. Launches it. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Pierce with a screen for Wall. Got a piece of it. Oladipo with the ball. He's got 8. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 10 points for Aaron Gordon.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Porter passes to Wall. And it's rejected. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Magic lead by 15.
Looky here, looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. You put it on a platter for him.
You sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
Gordon against Pierce. There's the dish to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Wall, that's good.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Orlando leading by 13. Here's Money. 15 points in the game. Magic moving the ball around. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
And Wall. Here we go now. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Outside, Wall. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Nene outside. And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
To the inside. Pierce wide open. He fires. The shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
Outside, Wall. Pierce with a screen for Wall. Wall draws the double. Shot clock at 6. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Paul Pierce.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Here's Money. Gordon trying to break loose, and he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 for Money. Money's got 13 points now in the quarter. Washington's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. It's Wall with the drive. That's good.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Magic leading by 13. Throws it up high. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Here's Wall. He has 31. Left side, Wall. Oh!
Look out!
Wow. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
To the inside. Oladipo dishes to Harkless. Here's low, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Outside, Wall. Outside, Pierce. Back to Wall. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
I think a lot of people will be paying close attention to that Boston game, guys.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Both teams deciding. And so that brings the first half to a close. Magic lead by 14. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Bradley Beal. And Bradley, we've heard Coach stress the importance of rebound.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. We got a spectacular boost from the guys coming off the bench, and that's huge because it should leave us with nothing but fresh legs as we get deep into this game. On a good note, our passing has been very...
Now it's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
We've seen John Wall handling his business. He has 35 points and 5 assists.
I had no idea we'd be seeing a performance like this one today.
Totally dominant. I mean, pure domination.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Pierce and Nene filling up the forward spots. And it's Gortat in at the center position. Kicks it to Pierce. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Oladipo, good.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Wizards trail by 16. And Wall, here we go now, uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 37.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
Money passes to Gordon. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Nene. The shot no good. Excellent D there for Money. Magic leading by 16. And Clark, you saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Wall dishes to Nene. Left side, Wall. Shot clock at 5. There's Beal with the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got 11 rebounds in the game.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Wizards trail by 20. Now Wall. 37 points for him. The tray. The Wizards with another miss.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
That is good. And it's now 22 points for Aaron Gordon.
Keeping up the pressure here. I like that. When you have a lead, don't let up.
Yeah, this game could be over soon if they keep pounding it the way they are.
Wall passes to Pierce. Nene setting the pick for Pierce. Back to Wall to stop the run. And Oladipo pulls it down.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Baseline J on the way. The shot is off. Now Washington takes it the other way. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And Wall. Here we go now. Beal from long range, and he gets it to go. Beal's got 6 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Missed 3 there from Money. Wizards trailed by 19. Now here's Wall. The feed to Beal. Courts out with the screen for Beal. From outside the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Gordon with a screen on Wall. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
The pass to Money from 18 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. Money's got 20 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Another steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Gordon's running. Harkless with the bucket. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And Wall kicks to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. It's Pierce on the wing. This one for 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah. In fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Hey, the NBA is all about matchups, guys. We all know that. Tonight is the perfect matchup.
And now look at Victor Oladipo here. His last month of basketball has been really solid. 2nd in field goal percentage, and he's in the top 10 in terms of three-point field goal percentage, so it's really been a good run for him from downtown.
And let's look at his phenomenal field goal percentage again, Steve. I mean, that's really a function of good teammates, taking good shots and making most of them.
Magic leading by 15. Right side, Gordon. From deep. No good from Money. Washington's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Shots good. 11 points here for Beal.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Down low. Got a piece of it. Gordon. Good. And the Magic lead by 15.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
For Washington, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Throws it up high, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Wall draws the double. Here's Pierce. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. Pierce has got 5 points now this quarter.
See the way he times his passes so well? That's a great assist.
Here's Money. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wizards trail by 17. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Oladipo, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Wizards have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Wall dishes to Gortat. Six to shoot. Left side, Wall. And that one's good. Wall's got 41.
Got to give him a lot of credit for the way he's played personally, trying to bring his team back.
The kick out to Oladipo. Here's Money. Good on the triple. Money's got 25 points in the game.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Outside, Wall. Nene setting the pick for Wall. Pass to Nene. Back to Wall. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. That's 28 points for Money.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
He's all alone. Up the floor. Here's Gordon. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that is rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points too, Kevin.
Clark, he deserves a no simple finish there with the high altitude windmill slam.
Yes, making a statement.
Nene. Here's Gortat. Missed it, even after all those chances. Here's Money. 28 points for him. And Oladipo kicks to Harkless. Here's Money. Pierce covering. Just 5 to shoot. No good for Money.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
But he can't do it all. I mean, he's scoring big numbers, but he's got to get some help from his teammates.
Magic leading by 21. That's good. Money's got 12 points now in the quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Harkless the pass to Money, and Pierce over to help. This is to Oladipo. Here's Money. Pass to Harkless. Here's Money. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Money's got 32 points.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Wall dishes to Nene. The layup off target. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Nene's got his second bucket.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Washington's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Wall's shot is off.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Good.
Well, second chance points are not easy to come by, but when you work as hard as he has today, it becomes a lot easier.
He kicks it to Beal. Out to the wing. Here's Nene. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Nene's got 4 points in the quarter. Money passes to Gordon. Soft touch off the glass.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
A difficult situation for Washington. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. Three-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Second, Victor Oladipo.
These are the gunners, guys. They've got the green light at all times because we know what they can do beyond the arc.
Freedom given is freedom earned, Steve. By putting up those kinds of numbers, they've earned their freedom. And at that position, you got a job to do, and they do it well.
.29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Nicholson with the bucket. Nicholson's got his second basket of the night.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
And Thompson kicks to Humphries. Nicholson grabs the board. Here's money. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
20 seconds on the shot clock.
Here's Rice. Lets it go with the three. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Magic out in front, delivering the blowout. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. So Orlando making a change here. Fredette is checked in. So for the Wizards. Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Andrew Nicholson out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Peyton. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Fredette in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. The Magic again can't hit.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
So a new group on the floor. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. The strategy included running the offense through Gordon. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. He wants them to also play at a very up-tempo pace, push the ball up the court as quickly as possible. That was his message. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Here's money, covered by Wall. Stolen by Nene. And here is Webster. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And that one falls for Webster. Both free throws good from Webster. Magic leading by 20. Here's money, and it's blocked by Gortat. Pierce with it to the paint. Here's Wall, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And that one falls for John Wall. And so Wall nails both of them.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
Sure helps that they've gotten extra trips to the foul line here in the second, and that has to continue if they're going to complete this comeback.
Left side Pierce. Wall wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot. Wall's got 50 points. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Money. The shot. And he drops that one in. Money's got 16 points here in the second half.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Wall attacking. Again, the Wizards score. Here's Money. Throws it up high. well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Money's got 4 points in the quarter. Wizards trail by 18. Outside, Wall. Wide open. Again, the Wizards score.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Rejected by Wall. And they'll keep possession. Here's Money. Releases from the wing and drills it. Money's got 38 points. The Wizards have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Wall dishes to Nene. Wall attacking. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Here's Money. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Wizards trail by 16. And Wall kicks to Webster. Back to Wall. Shoots it. That one wide left.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark. Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Here's Lowe, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
At the line, shooting one. Low.
Washington's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Wall. Here we go now.
How about the effort we're seeing from him on the boards? He's already in double figures.
Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.
Harkless with the bucket.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
The first one falls. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
The Wizards have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And that one falls for Wall. He doesn't get the second one. Orlando leading by 23. Here's Money. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Wall with it. Now guarded by Money. Now Webster. Pierce kicks to Wall. And again, Washington no good.
Well, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Here's Money, covered by Wall. Money, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, so far he hasn't been able to get to the line like he did in the first. The defense is playing him a little bit smarter, backing off of him a bit and defending without foul.
That free throw, no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. Washington has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Porter in the corner. Back to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Rice passes to Wall, and that is good. Wall's got 60.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here's Money to the left wing. Fournier for 3. That's good. Fournier's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They've built this league who plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Rice dishes the Wall to the middle. And the layup's good off the glass.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Well, Orlando shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Money passes to Peyton. That's tipped. And oh, here we go. Wall, nobody. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he? Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
Well, as we get closer to making this one official, we can safely say it's been a very one-sided season series so far. They've won both of the first 2 meetings.
With 2 more to go before...
Make your threes.
See, what a huge game it's been for Money. And a big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving and finding guys when they would flash open.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Wizards. And the new group getting ready for the Wizards. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Money.